You are now tuned into the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
Alright everybody, 1 2 1 2, what's going on? You're now in tune to another session of the worldwide syndicated FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Whether on your FM dial, internet radio station, podcast, or favorite website, bringing you a bit of what we call 21st century black radio, a little bit of dope old school and new school music, hip-hop, soul, funk, jazz, reggae, rock, the entire nine, as well as news and commentary on various ends. And just to do the intros for those who are new to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast vibe, I myself am DJ Fusion on the mix and commentary and all that. And on the other side, you got my brother Jon Judah. What's going on, bro?
Yeehaw! Whole wide world, FuseBox Radio is here, rocking it live, of course. Big shout out to everybody. Of course, we got the commentary, news, views, and of course, a little bit of sound. DJ Fusion, of course, is putting it down. Peace to all my soldiers and peace to all soldiers, male and female. And just big up to everybody that loves us. Big up to the haters. It gives us more encouragement and makes us grow better. And kind of reminds us that we had good people when we were young. Because we're not haters. But DJ Fusion, tell them what's going on later.
Well, I'm always glad to be here each week to bring our 3-hour block of entertainment and other types of good things. So that's always a plus and a benefit. Much love to all of our broadcast affiliates. You can check them out either on our official MySpace page, myspace.com/FuseBoxRadio, FUSCBOXRADIO, or via our official blog site at blackradioisback.com. You can also reach out to us via any of the social networks like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. Pretty much all those end with the /FuseBox Radio. So feel free to reach out, on one of those things that other people check pretty often. And we always like being able to interact with people. Also on the music end, for those musicians who want to submit music, on all of those websites, there's information on how to go ahead and do so. This week we have a brand new Direct Effects segment as well as a Black Agenda Report segment with Glenn Ford. We also have an interview with independent hip-hop MC T. Parris representing the NYC area. So definitely go on ahead and check that out. Some folks from maybe about a decade or so ago know him as one of the members of NYC's big independent movement with M.E.N. and also the live performance aspects and some of his recent projects he had dropped the past year or so. So definitely check him out. Real good, insightful interview with that brother is going down. And let me see here. Props to our outside affiliates on the written end with Planet Ill, of course, and Oh Hell No. The Oh Hell No Mixtape Monday is going to have a little bit of a delay because I had a personal situation with my family. They had to go to the hospital for some surgery and everything, but luckily everything is cool, so definitely big happiness on this corner and blessings on that end. But y'all will see what's going on with that. Definitely got some nice picks in the mix for everybody. And let me see here. Commentary. As of this broadcast, the State of the Union address by U.S. President Barack Obama should be happening about a day after this broadcast has been recorded. So we'll definitely have feedback on that in the upcoming week. For what some people call a political honeymoon, I think it was over the week he got into office. Because he didn't really even get a chance to get comfy before people started yelling and screaming on him. But we are at the year past now since his historic election, and I'll just say it like we say with any politician: we don't care what your political party affiliation is and all that. If you're doing crazy stuff, we're going to talk about it. And that's what people are supposed to do. Now, I definitely think on some ends he's gotten a very, very rough time of it, where it's almost like, well, damn, this dude can't win or lose, regardless of what he did. As much as people still like to throw out terms like post-racial society and everything, we obviously aren't in that. obviously. And, you know, whatever, right now, it seems like whatever can stick, people are trying to do. And, you know, look at the recent talk that some people had about him helping out in Haiti. Talking about, wow, it's too quick. It's too quick. What the hell? Okay. You know, if that happened around, you know, Kansas or something, would you be saying it was too quick? But, you know, that's just me. And the Haiti situation, again, prayers and condolences to everybody who was affected by that so far. There's still a lot going on in that region in regard to people finding out that some people passed away, some people being saved, which is still awesome, and everything else. And it's going to be very interesting, as we said before, to see how this develops. But there's a whole lot of side talk going on. Everything from a Venezuelan President Chavez talking about the HAARP weapon program, HAARP. Definitely Google that. There's a whole lot of information on that. That's a little too much for us to get into right now. But essentially a weapon that's supposed to control various weather things within the U.S. He had attributed it to that. Castro has talked about the militarization of the recovery movement and post-recovery movement seems to be shady. And even an Italian disaster expert talked about that. Well, we're glad that people came in and worked so fast, but you know, this particular method seems to be a little funny, because let's be real, once we get the post-recovery done, are Haitians going to really be a part of the rebuilding process? Is a strong Haitian government going to be built, not a propped up government like some of the ones that have been in existence the past few years? Is the average person, in other words, going to be really able to get some help? Or is this just going to be another, let's see who can plant themselves in to the mix first to see who gets the most power? We're talking about every country. We're not talking about just America. I mean, look at what China is doing in certain parts of Africa right now, getting their economic foothold in. So, you know, it's going to be a bugged out situation. And with all the information that we can find, we'll definitely report it on our end as an independent media outlet the best we can. Also, shouts out to the Hip-Hop for Haiti movement. They're doing a lot of great events and stuff all throughout the U.S. And, you know, definitely prop to my boy NY Oil in NY. He was one of the first people who hit me to it. As well as Shonda Lone Wolf, she was the one who actually headed the national movement of it. And as time goes by, the FuseBox Radio and BlackRadiosBack.com will definitely be in assistance with what's going on with that. There's been a lot of great fundraisers going on in that regard, people collecting all types of materials and other good things. So big ups on that end. And let me see what else is going on that I just want to do a real quick commentary piece on. Oh, I'm speaking of the president. There's supposed to be a possible spending freeze on a lot of domestic programs here in the United States, but that's not including what they say are military programs. So I don't know if that's going to pass or not, but we know that's been proposed for like a 3-year freeze. So that's going to be, that's going to affect things like education, health, transportation, and the entire nine. So, you know, we're going to definitely keep our eyes and ears more on that, but that kind of thing seems to be kind of in conjunction with that Cybersecurity Act we talked about last week, where, you know, the president have a red button and shut things down. They feel that something is a threat, in air quotation marks. So, you know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Jon Judah, anything? Oh, real quick, Black History Month comes up next month. We're gonna, you know, every day for us is Black History Month. We don't care. But, you know, the official recognition in the States and the UK for Black History Month is going to be coming February 2010. We got a lot of great stuff lined up in regards to that month. And now that we're also here in the States, or within the year of President Obama's presidency, I'm curious to see how it gets treated, because people seem like they want to try to immediately sweep it more under the rug than ever last year. So how the treatment's going to go this year is going to be particularly enlightening, especially with the situation that has happened in Haiti and some other things going on. Jon Judah?
Yes, indeedy, world. But just to piggyback on that real quick, I think after a year we can see that Obama is the boy of rich racist people in Europe and America. He is the boy. They pat that little nigga on the back. Oh, be a good nigga. You're such a good nigga. But FuseBox, we didn't vote for FuseBox. We make it funky. Obama was the president, but we voted for Cynthia McKinney. Yeah. But it's all good though. Big shout out to everybody that's listening to this thing. And we appreciate you, of course. Big shout out to all the new Podomatic friend requests. Glad to have you aboard, and definitely appreciate and like what you're doing. But yes, indeed, of course, Fusion has kind of done the commentary for us. And I hope you enjoyed the show. We got more to go. First month, we try to rock and go something different. Of course, we're going to continue on to keep it going and keep it going. Okay, my children, ladies. Alright,
no doubt. And one last quick thing of commentary. Shouts to Gene Weingarten. He is a writer for the Washington Post. He brought up a very interesting article that was in the paper this past Saturday. You can also search for this article on the Washington Post website about him being on jury duty and being suspicious because the police, it was a situation where the police caught like a hand-to-hand drug transaction or whatever, like a dime bag situation or whatever, and he was called up for jury duty. And the thing that affected him was that the police testimony seemed to be just a little too exact and a little too detailed. In other words, it was like, how can you be about 100 feet away and you see that this dude is supposed to be holding a ginger ale bottle that's like a Sprite bottle or something, and wearing this in the entire nine, and you just happen to see this little transaction going on. Gene Weingarten is one thing, he's an older white gentleman or whatever, so let's take the race part out of the way in that regard and stuff. And his thing was like, this type of thing probably happens every day and puts people in jail. In other words, it's supposed to be a due process type of situation, and beyond a reasonable doubt. And it was like, you're going through all this stuff, hours and hours of testimony. It's like y'all seem to be trying to collaborate your testimony a little too good and a little too well, even though you had stuff recorded on tape and everything. It was supposed to be a sting type of operation. And he was just talking about how there was back and forth in the jury room about, well, should this guy be let go because it wasn't beyond a reasonable doubt. And it seemed that the police people were, if not lying, they were trying to exaggerate their testimony a little too much to shove a person in jail. At the end of the day, the person did get acquitted. But it was a very interesting article about how the justice system here in the States seems kind of funny style in that regard. Like, they're like, we have to push you into jail. Like, you had something on tape and you still had to go ahead and try to be extracurricular about things. And that young man just happened to be lucky that there were enough people in his jury room who were like, this seems weird. This does not seem like a proper act of justice. So shout out to him for writing that in the Outlook section this past Sunday, because sometimes these things just slip past the cracks. And here in the States, it's mostly people of color who get affected by that. I'm not saying that necessarily people are, all on the right or all on the wrong, but if we're supposed to be all fair, then that type of thing is real suspect. Judah?
Very much like an interview Fusion and I had, I think, earlier in this year from a guy who actually won the Pulitzer Prize after he was on this show. Slavery by Another Name. What's his name? Blackman. Yeah, Mr. Blackman, and he had made a chronology of people being put to jail from slavery to time. Well, emancipation to 1850s, 1860s to 1940s, and how people were put in jail because they wanted a cheap labor force, and by giving them a record, they would kind of put in motion what they have today of kind of keeping people in a certain area. But this is just a modern situation in DC. It's surprising it happens in DC, but there's sellouts in DC, of course, like there are in Jersey and everywhere else in New York, as far as how they treat poor people and do that just to want to push them in jail. And I'm surprised that they do that in DC with all these high-tech devils around, and listening, surveillance, but I guess Negro cops can feel that they're on a high horse when they're down here and think that they can get away with it. When they reel the strings in on them, like, you was a nigga, and just because we did wrong didn't mean that you had to follow our example. or which could mean, because imagine you pushing somebody in jail, then you get locked up and you got to go to that same jail. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even make it's not worth it. First, it's not worth it because it's morally wrong. It's wrong, period, and then a corruption in the police force, which will never go away, unfortunately. And but that's the American way. America wouldn't work right if it didn't take advantage of people of color. America wouldn't have half the money it had if it didn't take advantage of black Americans who made it possible for every other immigrant to have rights in this country. And people who forget that are weird and foolish. DJ Fusion Jon Judah gonna rock this.
No doubt. And again, I had to give props to the jury, for one, for looking at things in a certain way, and number two, for it being written up. I think some people believe, because they're in a quote-unquote metropolitan area and things like that, oh, well, this couldn't happen around my corner. And it obviously did. And just real quick on that subject, big ups to Don Diva magazine this month, and all the staff at Don Diva, who we've been in communication with via Twitter. Hopefully we'll have some reps on the show soon. They had a nice article about how folks who do get caught up in the system, the best way that people can try to get legal employment and jobs, and how to go forth and find out the laws in the system and everything else in terms of what you can and what you're obligated to report, not obligated to report, the best scenarios for you to bring up various situations, etc., etc. And, it's kind of funny that sometimes, mags like that get banned from prisons, but it's like, you trying to get, ain't people supposed to get out of prison and get that self straight? But, that's a whole entire prison industrial complex conversation for another time and whatnot, where, people are making private money right now off of slavery. Well, it is slavery, technically. There are a lot of people who don't deserve to get long sentences in jail. I'm not saying that murderers and rapists and stuff to do whatever. They can burn in hell as far as I'm concerned. But, somebody get do a dime bag of herb and they got like a 3-5 year sentence, and, they're supposed to have their entire life messed up because of that. It's like, yeah, it gets funny. So big ups for them for writing up that article. And of course, just their publication in general. I like the fact that they reach out to the average head, but they drop a lot of great knowledge and information as well as the music stuff, the relationship stuff, crime stories, etc., etc. And all the crime stories are pretty much like, hey, this is the decision I made, but I'm not recommending that, man, nobody does it, so big ups to them. And in the meantime, a lot going on. Great interview with T. Parris on the show, and of course Black Agenda Report, Direct Effects, and the old school, new school black music mix and all that good stuff. Reality radio before some other people decided to call certain things reality radio, but yeah. But anyway, FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion Jon Judah, 21st Century Black Radio in the building, alright?
We're in here, people!
Sweet Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
As we enter, come make we take it on the biggest adventure.
Must be dementia that you ever thought you could touch our credentials. What's the initials?
QB Jam Rock, the lyrical official. Send out the order, laws and the rituals.
Burn candles, say prayers, paint murals. It is truth, we big news, we hood heroes.
For us the anchor, we come to conquer. Man a bad man, we not play Willy Wonka.
And I got the nug,
I got the cha.
and we can blaze it up on your block if you wanna, or haze it up, stash spots in a Hummer, or you can run up and get done up,
or get something that you want none of. Unlimited amount you collect from us, direct from us, street intellectuals.
And I'm shrewd about decimals, and my man to speak patois, and I can speak rap star, y'all feel me, even if it's in Swahili, Abadi Ghani,
Missouri Sana, switch up the language, I move to Ghana.
Salute and honor, real revolution rhymers,
Rhythm piranhas,
like two Obamas, unfold the drum. Word is out, hysteria you heard about. Nas and Junior Gone came to turn it out. Body the verses till I scream murder out. The Kings is back, time to return the crown. Who won it? Tuck your chain with dude coming. Renegades that appeal your back like new hunters. Bet your Jews on it, you don't wanna lose on it. Either move on or move on it.
Queens to Kingston, cash not we use and govern the kingdom.
Rise up the I can see the fear up in your eyes, realize you could die in an instant.
I can hear the sound of your voice when you must lose your life like mice in the kitchen.
Snitching, I can see him on himself and he wetting up his thighs and he trying to resist it.
Switching, I can smell him digging up like a fly, come around and keep persisting.
That's how you end up in a hit list.
In a bad man business,
no evidence.
Rhymes in fingerprintless,
flow effortless.
Casual like the weekend,
no pressure when
we comfy and decent.
Set this off beastin',
hunting season.
And frankly speaking, word is out, hysteria you heard about. N.Y.C. Junior Gon came to turn it out. Body the verses till I scream murder out. The kings is back, time to return the crown. Who won it? Tuck your chain with dew coming. Renegades that appeal your back like new hunters. Bet your Jews on it, you don't wanna lose on it. Either move on or move on it. Word is out, hysteria you heard about. N.Y.C. Junior Gon came to turn it out. Body the verses till I scream murder out. The kings is back, time to return the crown. Who won it? Tuck your chain with dew coming. Renegades that appeal your back like new hunters. Bet your Jews on it, you don't wanna lose on it. Either move on or move on.
Check this out. This is Chuck the Republican, and you're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Don't give up our dreams. No broken bridges can turn us around. Cause what we're searching for,
Hey yo, listen here, short K, Cam, A, Glow. You know we both make angels when we lay in the snow. Heat the house with the oven when the chips got low. Cause Tony can't be out there pushing that blow. We made plans and dreams, not grands and schemes. I wanna search for the meaning of love, see what it means. Cause we hustle so hard, crossed so many bridges, made babies, took trips to the mall for family pictures. And our souls is magnetic, we the meaning of destiny. Be that banker of trust that looks to invest in me. Together to get her means for me to get you. We back, reunite like the woo. See, we soulmates, we melt like cookies and cream. And I fiend for the days and the nights to sex my queen. So no matter how hard it seems, dreams come true. Keep a law in our hearts, hugs and kisses, Tony Stark.
No matter how hard the times may seem, don't give up our plans, don't give up our dreams. No broken bridges can turn us around. Cause what we're searching for, we're soon be found.
Still applying the pain. The purple fire in my brain, this woman crying again. She tired of fighting, my feelings likely the same. That's what happens when you're wife and they try and tighten the chain. See, she in the right, so I put her right in her lane. I'm all night with the pipe, I can feel her biting my chain. She got her own, I ain't gotta buy her a thing. I be burning up the sheets every time I'm lighting the game. We go together like Martin and Gina Bud. She get uptight on the thigh like I can Tina soap. Love her or leave her alone like I don't need her though. A minute later I'm back like I ain't mean it, yo. We break up just to make up. She fly without the makeup. Together we upgrade to A+. So all this bickering ain't us. We bigger than that. You only cool when I'm digging your back and I fall back,
no
baby.
matter how hard the times may seem, don't give up our plans, don't give up our dreams. No broken bridges can turn us around. Cause what we're searching for, we're
Let's eat the millennium up, yo. Shorty with the flavor like Briar's, real sweet with your thick legs. Look like you drink eggs, you lying. Now you met a Teflon Don. Stay high, Levi's on. YSL frames, no games. I'm in the cashing in, getting this paper, buying up acres. Ride around in your foot with my neighbors. Pocket full of hundreds and weeds, light the Philly cigar up and go dolo, riding through Soho. You hear the little baby in the back, that's the sound of sweet life. A sweet whiz and make you a sweet night. Chill with the pawns you want, cause life is a chessboard. You better have your sword and vest on. Never hate your enemies, cause it affects judgment. They only hate it if they know you getting hella cheese. That's what it is, what it do for you. Don't let the truth bore you. Word up, don't let the youth spoil you.
no matter how hard the times may seem.
now listening to FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion.
Call me girl. Sing. Are you ready for the bedtime killer, girl? Turn around and bite on the pillow, girl. I no knife and fork, I no dinner, girl. All night, man, I launch up in your girl. Hit the bed, so I work it like a tail. Call me what you want, I'ma put it on, I'm a champion. Oh Lord, I just push it in. She start to scream and love. Walk up on a champion. From the bed to the floor, to the couch, to the counter. Bring it, come, gal, make me bounce, yeah. Walk everywhere, gal, Chris in every corner. You forgive me everything like me own, yeah. Me put it on, yes, me put it on. Walk it all night until the early morn. Never get the loving from the day when she born. I know she all a requested on. And you can hear the bell, so I work it like a tail. Call me what you want, I'ma put it on, I'm a champion. Oh Lord, I just push it in. She start to scream and love. Walk up on a champion. Oh Lord, I put the stamp on it. No other girl can roll on it. I push, I pull, I'ma make you stutter. Stutter. She stripped down from the moment me barging. KRPs and she said we push it all in. She get wet like when rain a falling. I no lie and the truth me a talking. When me walk you fi call me your darling. She said she happy so till she start balling. Lord, easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, and you can hear the bell. So I walk it like a tail. Call me what you want, I'ma put it on, I'm a champion. Oh Lord, I just push it in. She start to scream and love. Walk up on a champion. From the bed to the floor, to the couch, to the counter. Bring it, come, gal, make me bounce, yeah. Walk everywhere, gal, Chris in every corner. You forgive me everything like me own, yeah. Me put it on, yes, me put it on. Walk it all night until the early morn. Never get the loving from the day when she born. I know she all a requested on. And you can hear the bell, so I work it like a tail. Call me what you want, I'ma put it on, I'm a champion. Oh Lord, I just push it in. She start to scream and love. Walk up on a champion. Come to my bedroom, girl. Me not play with it. Me not stray with it.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
We've been with each other, making plans for life together. Even when I'm not around you, just can't see myself without you. 'Cause I can't picture a life without you and I. Now this ain't the way relationships play out today. Just listen to my heart and baby, it will tell you that I'm crazy for you. And all that you do, you know that it's true. No ordinary love. This ain't no ordinary love we got here, girl. It's official. This ain't no ordinary love. This ain't no ordinary love. Girl, it's extraordinary. Ordinary love. This ain't no ordinary love we got here, girl. It's official. This ain't no ordinary love. This ain't no ordinary love. girl, it's extraordinary, ordinary. Girl, I see us like the Cosbys, lots of joy and love around us. Even when we got a problem, there ain't nothing that can change what we got. We've been through a lot. Girl, you are my heart. No ordinary love.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion. The battle for democracy in the 21st century is increasingly being waged on the internet, to such a degree that a movement for people's power in the United States seems inconceivable without free and unfettered access to the internet. Yet, established civil rights organizations, whose relevance has long been under question, have sold out the people's internet rights in a bargain with the giant telecommunications corporations. As the Federal Communications Commission prepares to rule on fundamental issues of internet neutrality, the NAACP and the League of United Latin American Citizens, LULAC, have aligned themselves with the likes of Verizon, AT&T, and Comcast. The Urban League and the National Council of La Raza are claiming to have open minds, but look ready to go where the money is. The FCC's net neutrality ruling will decide whether the telecom corporations will be allowed to monopolize the internet for their own profit, whether all ideas and enterprises will have equal rights to travel on the internet, or it becomes a toll road for the billionaires. As a letter to the FCC, signed by 20 organizations, puts it, the principle of internet neutrality allows all Americans to speak for themselves without having to convince large media companies that their voices are worthy of being heard. When corporations rule, only money has free speech rights. That's the kind of internet environment that Verizon, AT&T, and Comcast want to establish, and they're willing to spread millions of dollars around to buy black and brown people's support. White internet activists have shied away from calling the deal cut between the telecom companies and the NAACP, LULAC, and others by its name, but we won't. It's bribery, theft of the people's trust, a depraved sellout on a massive scale. Sadly, it's a path of betrayal already taken by most of the Congressional Black Caucus 3.5 years ago. Back then, the same cable and phone companies were trying to undo regulations that forced them to serve the poor as well as the rich. The telecoms pulled out all the stops. In addition to contributing heavily to caucus members' campaigns and offering blandishments to influential black community groups, the phone companies coerced thousands of their employees in districts around the country to call their congresspersons and push the company line. Progressive Black Caucus members told us that the pressure was nearly unbearable. In the end, 2/3 of the Black Caucus caved in to the corporations. Only 13 members held out for the people's interests, while 27 bowed down to the power of money. Now it's the NAACP's and the Urban League's turn to show if they still deserve to call themselves civil rights organizations. Make no mistake about it. No civil right will be safe or even defensible if corporate America is allowed to decide who travels the information highway and who does not. For Black Agenda Radio, I'm Glenn Ford. On the web, go to www.blackagendareport.com.
One, two, three, four.
You are now tuned in to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah.
You're as good as they say you are.
Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
Hey, bam, 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 all my ladies, all around the world, all my sexy girls, ooh yeah. Girl, you are my sunshine, sunshine. I wanna hold you through the night, hold you through the night. Girl, you are my sunshine, sunshine. I wanna squeeze your body tight. 120 pounds of the sweetest body and the smoothest one I know. Yeah. And when the session lively for that crazy wine, yes, you know I want to go. Cause I like it, yes for sure. And I need it, I want you to know. Heat up my body, lighten up my soul. body tight. Yeah, yeah. She says she not feeling me. I had to put myself, yeah. Her beauty's very rare, so I whispered in her ear that I don't have sugar, I have the kid. Just let me duck in your pot of spin. With you I'm on track like a moving train. That's why I have to tell you over again, you are my sunshine. I wanna hold you through the night. Oh yeah, girl, you are my sunshine. I wanna squeeze your body tight. Yeah, yeah, hey baby, you are my sunshine, yes you know. Sunshine, a pretty lady. I'm gonna let my feelings show. Because you are my sunshine. I wanna hold you till the sun shines. And I won't stop, baby, until you are mine. You are my sunshine. I wanna hold you through the night. Oh, girl, you are my sunshine. I wanna squeeze your body tight. Girl, you are my sunshine. I wanna hold you through the night. Girl, you are my sunshine. I wanna squeeze your body tight. Sunshine, sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Say no more. Let's get it.
Look at my dance. I like that. Yeah, this is the remix.
Oh yeah.
Yo, nice wedge heels, jeans hugging, head to the shoulder, mean mugging, look like mean loving. Might be friendly, or she might be stubborn. And all I know is that she had Jaheem bugging. I was on the other side sipping and puffing, popping over here a little different. We touching, everybody grown, no riffing and fussing. You can get that, don't sweat that, it's nothing.
What it is, what it's gonna be, no, I can't call it. All I know is I had to step up. Speed it up, cut the chase, go in for first place. Before the mother cats try to get ya. Moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip to it, girl. The worst that goes down is you turn me down, but this time around I doubt it.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing?
I've never seen nothing like you. There's a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Yeah. Oh, what you drink, what you sip? I got the next round. Martini or goose now. Tell me what's up. Conversation my eyes is having with your thighs. Don't get me out of line, they better shut up. You're moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip to it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down. You're feeling your boy now, so I doubt it, shorty.
Hey, how you doing?
Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with,
but I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing?
I've never seen nothing like you. Cause a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Your body. Oh yeah. Hey. I want your body. Your body.
Yeah, yo, let's leave the club and get some grub and get in the tub and make some love and handle our business. Me and you and me. Soon you see that I'm a G, and that's what it is. The way you move, the way you shift your thighs and hips, your face and lips, just something about you. Basically, the moral of the story is, baby girl, I ain't leaving without you.
Hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting into?
Baby, what you getting into?
I don't know what your name is or who you came with.
Girl, I ain't leaving without you.
Hey girl, how you doing?
How you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. Cause a body that shape is your claim to fame. Girl, I ain't leaving without you.
Hey
baby, what's that in your cup? You need to let me fill that up. You know I'm I'm trying to see what's up with you. Hey, and I ain't thinking about your man. He should've held you by the hand, 'cause I'm your number one fan. I ain't living without you.
Hey, how you doing?
Peace. This is J. Rue the Damager with DJ Fusion on the FuseBox.
In our things we come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, means in his dressing, stripes in the prison memo. We belong to God. In our things we come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, means in his dressing, stripes in the prison memo. We ain't giving up.
When the music's in my system, ain't no telling if he Muslim, if he Christian. That's what they be yelling. I'm God by blood, not relation. So what the bomb is from creation. I never got hated on directly to my face. I never got tased, I never got maced. I never went to jail without rumbling the cops who thought it was a slave trying to put me in my place. And that's just the preface, a universal message from the land of the leopards and camouflage wolves stealing lambs from the shepherds. Your average John Malkovich. Transform myself to the wind like the alphabet. You know what the outcome is.
Much patience in tribulation, means in his dressing, stripes in the prison memo. We belong to God. In our things we come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, means in his dressing, stripes in the prison memo. We ain't giving up. And girl, I see how much you've been through, and yet you have no trust in the fact of being strong. You got to know this, got to know that. Physical richness and wealth for the flesh, I see you have achieved spiritual growth. This is what counts. So don't worry about all these things that pass away, 'cause the grace of God is sufficient for you. Don't go astray. In our things we come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, means in his dressing, stripes in the prison memo. We belong to God. In our things we come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, means in his dressing, stripes in the prison memo. We ain't giving up.
Walking in my big black boots, living off the earth, eating herbs and fruit. Walking in my big black boots, African, very African. Walking in my big black boots, living off the earth, eating herbs and fruit. Walking in my big black boots.
The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now.
We come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, means in his dressing, stripes in the prison memo. We belong to God. In our things we come in assassin, much patience in tribulation, means in his dressing, stripes in the prison memo. We ain't giving up.
African, very African. On the Stepper Brothers Temple, see what's happening. African, very African. On the Stepper Brothers Temple, see what's happening. Very African, African, very African. Stalking, walking in my big black boots. Walking in my big black boots. Walking in my big black boots.
Great big expression of happiness. Boy, you could
Hey yo, I'm Sugar Hill's finest diamonds. Got a problem with the flow, rewind this, it's timeless. I was on the scene, you was still in pajamas. And I ain't trying to pull your card, just being honest. My life's my love, and baby, I'm a thug. My daddy ran the bathwater, left me in the tub. That's crazy, right? But tell him not to feel guilt. In other words, I ain't crying over spilt milk. Just play your part and pray to God I don't get killed. I need a house the same size the roof built. Marble tile, glass doors, counters like the dashboard. Yeah, that's all pine, theme song, that's all shine. I give a fuck if you blue or red, that's all grind. I give a fuck what you doing bad, that's lost time. Cross mine and be prepared for devotion. Yeah, I swear in one motion, lay your mans in the ocean. One time for OGs that inspire me. 2 times for that fire that burns inside of me. East side, west side, streets have never lied to me. I'm just a product of that Sugar Hill dynasty. Yo, regardless if the sun don't shine, the rain fall, wind blow, prediction of snow, you got to go get it. Never question the kid, your boy live it, mobile pivot. Singular move, stick to the rules, pay my dues while I'm raising the bar. Beside Langston Hughes, who you know get this vivid with art. I park at the top of the game, I pop the things, let you know that my ambition's to ride. It's not a game, I blame my moms and pops, cause they ain't leave me with shit. The more time raised me, baby, taught me this flips here. But this shit is souls and bricks, I know my it's also know that you don't know nobody spitting like this. My gift, I owe to God, I owe the blessings to y'all. Don't forget, before I spit, I taught y'all to get the ball. Little hands in the hole in the pill, you know the deal. I got $1 million flow and it's real, I rep the hill.
A great big expression of happiness. Boy, you could make.
Alright, everybody, 1 2 1 2, what's going on? You're now in tune to the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion Jon Judah. Over 11 years strong, 12 years and 2010, doing our thing since 1998, bringing you what we call 21st century black radio, bringing you the best of independent and mainstream music, hip-hop, soul, funk, jazz, reggae, house, the entire nine, as well as news and commentary. And of course, we bring you some of the best folks that are out for our interviews, whether it's folks doing their thing on the music scene or other arenas. Now, y'all have heard music from the brother T. Parris here on the FuseBox Radio Broadcast in the past, and we're glad to have him on board right now representing NY. What's going on, brother man? How you doing?
Hello, how you doing? Now listening to T. Parris, the young Marvin Gaye is rap, but most original, most creative, most in tune with the time, and I'm sort of like your inspiration. I'm very pleased to be tuned in the FuseBox Radio.
Alright, no doubt. Definitely glad to have you on board and all of that stuff, since people know the FuseBox Radio originated in the New Jersey NYC area, so we always had to give love to that region, and especially because it's the birthplace of our generation's music, which is hip-hop. Now, can you give folks a little bit of information about your background, like where you're from in NY and how you got into the music?
I was originally born in Brooklyn, New York, but by way of separation, we came up to Harlem. You know, I spent a good portion of my life right here in New York City and Harlem. You know, I like to call it Sugar Hill before the movie, and reason being is because this was our lifestyle before Wesley Snipes and them came up here and did the movie Sugar Hill. I've been making music, I want to say, for about 13, 14 years on a professional level. You know, I started doing poetry and just, you know, writing freehand and things of that nature since I was in early elementary school. I won the Ezra Jack Keats Writing Award when I was in the 3rd grade. And, you know, writing has always been a form of therapy for me. But when I graduated from college, that's when I started to take it a lot more serious. Just writing and recording. Somebody heard a tape that I made and compared me to, I just want to say, some real prominent players in the game today. Kind of fuel my energy to just keep going, you know. And at that time, I was a part of an organization called M.E.N.
I remember that organization.
Yeah, YouTube or Google us, whatever you see. Was on Smack, Sub-Zero, True Stories, DVD, went on tour with M.E.N. So, you know, I did a lot of positive things, you know what I'm saying, thus far. And as of right now, I'm out here just trying to, you know, get everybody in tune to my Dreams campaign. That's my new single coming off my forthcoming EP, A Note on Your Dresser. Here's my city, you know. But right now, it's all about dreams. Like you said, I'm out here live right now at Santos with Trice the Boss and Vegas Black, you know, a couple of my co-hosts from the infamous Blackout.
Alright.
Just ready to get it on.
Alright, true indeed, true indeed. Now, I know you already call yourself the young Marvin Gaye, so I would think he's one of your influences musically. Who are some of your other musical influences?
Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, Run DMC, Rakim, Lauryn Hill. Let's see what else I can say. Nas, Jay-Z, Maxwell, R. Kelly. I tend to like the people who are very abstract and very dedicated with the pen. I think when you look at hip hop, when it first started, rapping was the form of communication, but the whole genre was called hip hop. So it was more like a culture. And now I think that what we're saying is just a lot of rapping, like people getting away from what really started. Incorporating a lot of other things. To water it down. In the streets they would call it cut. So I think a lot of that right there, it take away from the game. So me, myself, I like to focus on the people who stay true to, the essence. And the writing is where it all started from, Lyricism.
Yeah, true indeed. Especially in the mainstream realm, this seems to be very lacking right now.
Exactly, so that's my whole fight, to try to, I don't want to say bring it back, because sometimes things happen for a reason and we progress and move on for a reason, but I would like to get it to the point where we start to begin to pay homage to those who paved the way for us, Like, I think if you talk to some of the youth right now, names like KRS-One, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Bismarck, Diamond D, with some of these names, Showbiz AG, they're not relevant, to the youth, and that's very unfortunate. Some of the people who pioneered this game, as far as getting it on the radio and big shows where, sometimes it got violent, but for the most part, the word got spread word of mouth. Yo, I was over at the so-and-so last night, and it was crazy with Brucey B, da-da-da. If you talk to the youth now, they can't really, talk about none of that. And it's sad because, like I said, those people helped pioneer this movement. I think it's very important that we keep their names relevant. They didn't get none of that money, but let's let them get some of this history.
No doubt. And the funny thing is that, hip-hop in comparison to certain other forms of music, in terms of what we know as hip-hop music right now, it hasn't even been around long enough for people to just kind of almost discard the history and stuff to decide. You have at max 50, 55-year-old cats who are around when hip-hop first started, and people not giving at least respect for where people could be on the artistic end as well as the business end. Is really sad.
Yeah, that's true. I think you make a real good point. Like, when you compare hip-hop, to just history, as people of color, you take Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and I think you could arguably say that Tupac Shakur, Christopher Wallace was Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. And the same way that we lost both of them to violence in the civil rights era, we lost both of them to violence in this hip-hop thing too. And I think that people need to pay attention and see that no matter how you look at it, whether you want to look at it hip-hop or just people out there making noise, this is our voice, and if we don't take the time to, think about the way we're expressing it, we're going to lose it.
And it's very, very true. And on some levels, it's kind of happening right now. We can be for the reason that we both just stated, as well as other stuff that's happening from the double-edged sword of technology, being able to get more people out, but also getting maybe more negativity or whackness out, and other types of deals.
I think that, we gotta step up for that too. Like, sometimes you go to showcases, and, sometimes the promoters is driven by money. So, more times than not, they're not screening the artists to see who's performing in these showcases. You get a stage full of, artists who might have, the passion to want to be MCs, but they might not have the talent to pack out an event. Everybody comes and they get let down, and then you don't have an opportunity to have a part two because people talking bad about it, and people take more pride in the whole, culture, not just the benefits that we've learned to reap because of it now, also just pay attention to what we put in, and I think our results could be a lot better on all levels,
No doubt, just a basic respect type of thing for what you're getting into. This is not supposed to be just like your basic 9 to 5. You're just going through the motions.
Right. I don't even think that a lot of people look for respect anymore. It's like they just want the money when it used to be all about respect, you know? It used to be about being able to go somewhere and people looking at and being like, yo, he nice, or, you know what I'm saying, she get ill on the turntables, or whatever it is that you're doing that, you know, pertaining to hip-hop. But now it's like, yo, who got the fastest car and the biggest chain, or who got the biggest pop star on the hook right now. And even though that's the stuff that's quote-unquote helping them think that they're selling records, like, it's not moving the culture at all, you know? I think that we stagnated right now, you know?
True indeed. And the funny thing is, it's not moving records like it used to at all. If you look at some of these things,
when you got somebody, you know, arguing about, you know, going 1 million records selling platinum this time when they went diamond maybe an album or two before, like that's crazy. When you think about somebody like Michael Jackson who was doing it consistently, like every time he put that album out, he's selling multiple millions. And the only thing that might have slowed that down was that negative controversy. And even that wasn't proved. So, you know, I think it's a big letdown to hip-hop right now. You know, at one point, people was coming out selling 1 million and 2-3 million. And now it's like if you get 300,000-400,000, then you did well, you know? I don't know how well that really is, considering the percentages we pay on these labels.
Yeah, I'm about to say that could be here nor there when you have some guys getting millions of dollars of marketing out there and they're only selling that certain amount, which also is something I think has kind of warped how people look at hip-hop as well, besides the respect level. It's like when you get onto a sales thing, sales isn't going to matter if your business isn't tight.
Yeah, you're right about that, because there's some artists out there who might sell real big in a major market in some place and then go in other places they're not getting no love. I forgot, I was just watching a DVD the other day, and somebody was saying they went somewhere and the love wasn't the same. It was like it was kind of hard, but at the same time it was just, you know, just business as usual. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm like, see, that just go to show, like, you know, that music got to be universal. It can't just be what's moving right now at this moment. Some places aren't as advanced as New York City, so when you get out there, they might not be telling us stuff.
True indeed. And from your viewpoint, since you've been in the area all your life, as well as putting together a significant period of time professionally in the New York music scene, what's your viewpoint about where things are right now?
Oh man, like I said, I think hip-hop is pretty much at a standstill. It's like, as much as I like to, you know, see the change, I think that we need a leader right now. You know, the people that we used to be able to look to, you know, Tupac and Biggs, and, you know, sometimes Jay-Z and 50 Cent, like, even they stalling right now. Even they're stalling right now. So, if you're looking for record sales, that's not where it's at, you know? And then when you have a lack of leadership, and it's like people are afraid to take risks. All you want to do is what they think was winning before. When you realize that you can't do Jay-Z better than Jay-Z, or you can't do 50 Cent better than 50 Cent, then it's like, what do? You know? A lot of people have lost their sense of self also. You know, New York wasn't like this a little while ago. So what I think, you know, could be done is if we start from the, you know, the bottom, like the underground, because that's where it's at, like I said. Promoters is holding the shows and underground radio, you know what I'm saying? Make it your business to only put out the strong music, you know what I'm saying? And then by the time it gets to mainstream radio, because, you know, like we all know, college radio plays a big part, and what gets played, you know, once it gets to the mainstream radio, it'll be a lot more competitive, you know what I'm saying? Radios won't be forced to play Have a Baby by Me and Be a Millionaire 7, 8, 9 times, you know what I'm saying, within an hour, because they're going to have a lot more songs, you know? A lot more, you know what I'm saying, to choose from. You think back to like 1995, 96 when Bad Boy, you know what I'm saying, was winning. Even though there was a lot of Bad Boy going on, they had Total, you know, Big, Mace, Puff, you know what I'm saying? So you get a lot more diverse songs on the radio. They all might be coming from the same label because Puff was winning, but it's not all the same song, you know? And when you go to parties, you used to like the parties that, but you can't go on a party and put on Have a Baby by Me and play that joint 10 times in a row. I mean, you can.
You can try.
I think you got at the party, you know what I'm saying? After a while, it's going to get bored. So you need more people. I think, you know, it might be fair to say that the people at the top might be bored. There ain't no real competition out there.
Okay. So we had to almost get back to the original essence. This is what the vibe I'm getting is that it literally had to get back from, you know, you might have to raise and, you know, burn down some of these cats who are out there who might not necessarily deserve it, and just build back from the underground up, get that noise going to actually make things a little more organic again in terms of the music that gets out to the masses.
Exactly. I mean, it's just like building any other, you know, foundation. You want things that's, you know what I'm saying, gonna have some longevity, you know, something that's gonna last for a while. You can't just, I'm gonna build a house, I'm gonna use this kind of wood right here because it look good. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna hold together for now. You gotta think about when the winter time comes, the snowstorm, you know what I'm saying? Can you handle adversity? A lot of these artists can't handle adversity. That sophomore jinx is a motherfucker. And I think the part of my language, I think that people don't understand it. It's not that you can't do it a second time around, it's just people always tend to compare your second effort to your first. It's hard to, you know what I'm saying, to duplicate something all over again exactly the same way. That don't happen too often, you know? But if we got a lot more people out there and it's a lot more competitive, then you might not be as pressured, you know what I'm saying, to do so great the second time around. You might do what you do, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like it. And then, you know, somebody else come out and do something that's you know what I'm saying, real powerful the second time around. And that's going to allow you to take the time and get yourself together. So when you go for that second time, it's not a rush effort. You know, you get a chance to put your best work out there.
No doubt. Thank you for putting that out there, because some folks, it's like, you know, you're not supposed to release albums every 6 months to a year. You may be tight like that, but it's not necessary. And then you get these watered down kind of projects, you know, and times are hard right now, you know, and people can go to zshare.com or something. Not that I'm advocating this at all, but, you know, we know how people do, and they'll be like, I'll get, you know, the songs I like for free and I'll keep it moving, because they feel that the artist is slacking. So why am I supposed to support an artist that's slacking?
I think that's something else that's important too. I'm on Twitter sometimes, you know, if people want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Young Marvin Gaye, no OYUNGMARVINGAYE. But I'm on Twitter sometimes, but I'm just listening to people. Y'all just came out the studio, y'all just laid down like five joints. Be like an hour and a half before that, they like, I'm going to the studio. And I just say, if you can lay down 5 songs in an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder what's the quality of that music, you know? As an artist, you know, sometimes it might take me a month or 2 to get a verse out. And that's not because I can't write a verse in a couple minutes, but I want it to be meaningful, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take my time. I can't rush, you know what I'm saying? Music is supposed to be timeless, you know? So I think that we lack that too, you know? Too many people think they had a race against time. You can't race to make good music, you know? What's going to be is going to be. Take your time and put your all into it, you know? And hard work definitely going to pay off.
No doubt. And I mean, on the R&B, and you can look at 2 great examples now. You have Maxwell's album that just dropped this year. After 9 years, one of the best-selling albums of this year in the black music realm. I think he sold 300,000 copies the first week. Yeah, but hip-hop got to kill themselves to get that right now.
Yeah, you know, I heard they said 50 did 156. Now, if you go in a community and you ask these people who's more popular to you, Maxwell, 50 Cent, people are laughing. It's more 50 Cent. Then look at that comparison. He damn near double what 50 did. You know, come on, like we gotta step up. You know, it's all right to be competitive, but we gotta be competitive in the sense that we breed more product that I think can withstand the test of time. And when I say the test of time, I mean you're not just gonna be a one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying? You make a song like Juicy, which, you know what I'm saying, might have started Big's career, and then you come back with another song like a Big Papa remix and One More Chance and More Money, More Problems. Like, now we know you're destined to do this. And you think Big only had 2 albums. He wasn't rushing while we rushing. And look how great he was at taking his time. Couple collaborations here, couple collaborations there. But when it comes to mine, I'm going to take my time and give the people what they deserve. You know? That's what it's all about. It's a business. And people got to remember that, you know, when conducting business, supply and demand, you got to give the people something that, you know what I'm saying, that can withstand the test of time. That's the only way you can compete in this market.
True indeed, true indeed. Nobody wants to last one time, the next thing you know, your milk carton status.
You're not going to say no name.
Yeah, you don't gotta say. We actually don't have to. There's so many people we could be on the phone all day talking about that one. But that's a real serious aspect. Like, there's people who came out 1 or 2 years ago. I remember them being the biggest thing from various major labels. You know, it's not necessary for me to name some names right now. And, you know, you have folks, you know, getting mad, like, one trying to interview people or whatever, and about 6 months later, like, they're begging for something because nobody paying them no Nevermind no more. You know, we're in a 24-hour news cycle, and with the web and stuff now, you can literally get out there and be gone if you're not being consistent real quick.
Right. You gotta stay relevant. You know, you gotta stay relevant. The only way you can be relevant is to be out there, be competitive, you know. Make it your business to go out there, you know, be about the people and give the people what they want. Because it's supply and demand. It's a revolving door. That's the only way they're going to, you know, keep you in demand is if you keeping them pleased.
True indeed. And, you know, you've been doing it since M.E.N to, you know, your solo projects and stuff that are coming out right now. So, you know, we're getting information from somebody who's been out there. Like, when I went to the MySpace page, we're going to actually get all that information before the interview's over and stuff for people to check out your music and get at you. I was like, damn, which made me feel kind of old, because I'm like, I remember this crew. I remember going to various events in NY. Well,
like I mentioned, you were able to stand the test of time. You know, you're still relevant.
Well, longevity, which is always a good thing. And I'm like, I remember going to various events in the city, and I think even some folks came through to the part of Jersey I was at the time. And you see all these casualties, M.E.N shirts and all of that. So I'm like, wow, okay.
That's what we shout out, you know what I'm saying, the cookouts. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, because a lot of times I feel like people, they want to act as if they don't remember that time period, you know, and the music career when I was doing that. And that wasn't me by myself. That was me with a group of people. And as much as I could be confident and say, look, I'm still here, longevity, I'm not. But I'm here and I'm being humble, but I just feel as if you were standing right there with me at the stage, trying to get on there to perform, and now you might be running a company, but make it seem like I wasn't in the building too. You know what I did? Google me, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, all that. Parris. In the end, the name is there, you know? The proof is in the pudding. But, you know, at the same time, I just try to, you know, stay humble and get the people that music, you know what I'm saying? That's going to keep them coming back for more. You know what I mean? Quality is always better than quantity.
Very true, and I think that, you know, that needs to be said again. Quality is better than quantity. You know, releasing 5 mixtapes in a month don't mean a damn thing if none of the music's tight. If we get like maybe 5 good songs out of like 100.
That's right. And I try to make it my business. I'm not sending you nothing unless I feel, you know what I'm saying, comfortable with it. If I can't sit there and look you right in your eye and tell you I'm pleased with that, I'm not going to give you that, because that's representation of me. I'm not going to misrepresent myself, so I don't want you to misrepresent me, you know? You're putting your stamp on that when you play that. You say FuseBox Radio. And the people, you know what I'm saying, only expect the best from you, so why would I give you less than the best?
True indeed, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because some folks, I don't know, I'm going to be kind right now, but it'll be like, yo, did you even try to spit something nice or mix something down or something? I'm not saying you got to be all glossy, but, you know, damn. Are standards that low right now?
Put effort to it, you know?
And, you know, sometimes we got to remember too, the popularity comes in time. I think some folks are just like on that reality TV mentality on some of this hip-hop thing. Like, I just need to come out, and if I had the right gear and I'm following this trend, everybody's going to love me. And a lot of these folks who are in the mainstream now, even if you might not necessarily dig them like that, they've been out for a minute. They've been working for a long time. They might kind of hide it right now.
Yeah, you're right.
But, you know, quite a few people...
That's a great point too, you know. I want to say DMX took 15 years before he, you know, really popped off. Yeah, you look at what DMX did, like 2 multi-platinum albums in a year, the same year that, you know what I mean? Number 1 album in the world, number 1 single in the world. And just to think about, you know, it took 15 years to get to that. And look what he did. You know, we not all DMX, so it might take you more than 15 years, and you might not do as much as he did. But you're not gonna wake up overnight and do it. You know, it's not gonna happen.
No doubt. And even the folks who, you know, everybody looks at it with NY right now with 50 Cent and Jay-Z. Jay-Z been around since he had a Gumby and had one of them Nubian chains on. you know, let's keep it, as my southern people say, let's keep it 100. I have a vinyl record with him and Jazzo, and he had the Big Ill Gumby on that joint.
Yeah,
from
Hawaiian Sophie, huh?
the Hawaiian Sophie single. And what are the B-sides pumping or whatever with that. And I knew I had one of my little cousins who just turned 20. He would come to the lab one day and he was looking through my stuff. He's like, yo, this dude look like Jay-Z. I'm like, that is Jay-Z, yo. He wasn't always a mogul type of cat, you know, but he built his stuff up. 50 Cent, Power of the Dollar EP. You know, it's kind of scary for me to think about that right now too, because all of that came around when I first started doing the radio show. You know, stuff kept quiet because of his situation. Then he came back out, and you know, you had a lot of people acting like he was brand new. So you know, this thing will take some time for a lot of people, but it's better to do that to get to a good point than to just bum rush it, maybe waste money and time, and you know, not really get what you want to get.
Yeah, you're right about that too. I think it's always better to take time. The more you put in, the more you're gonna get out. You know, so if it's an overnight success, then you'll probably have overnight honeymoon. You know, it's not gonna be that long.
There you go. Indeed. Can we also mention that you got, not saying that, you know, that's the main thing that's wonderful or anything like that, but one of the things we advocate on the FuseBox Radio is education, whether it's self-education or, you know, through this system. You have a master's degree, man. We had to give you big ups on that. I'm still trying to finish up my master's degree.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I graduated from Binghamton University. Got a degree in human development, you know. So I study sociology. So that all kind of tie in with my music. You know, I like to tell people that it's a form of therapy for me. You know, 99.99% of my music is all me. That other little percentage, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of exaggeration to make it, you know what I'm saying, make sense or make it touch other people in, you know, different ways. But I keep it all real. I keep it all authentic, you know, and I'm not afraid to let people know that. And along with the master's degree, you know, I got a felony too, so it's the best of both worlds. Made some mistakes, and I did some good things. You know, that's who I am.
It's called balance, and that's what we all need in life in general, much less in this music vibe. So that's what it is. And you know, I just had to bring that part up because I think sometimes, you know, with some audiences, they're like, "Oh man, you ain't supposed to." It's like, nah, don't get it twisted, yo. Don't have this little mentality thing happen. I can name some of your favorite MCs who act like they ignorant as hell, and you know, they got their stuff. You know, they got their, you know, educations and stuff too. There's nothing wrong with one form or the other education, self or the other way.
Actually, on my single, I put little thank yous, and that was like the last thing that I said, you know, to the youth, you know, stay in school, because that's important. That's positive. You know, it's a lot of people out here who, you know, who might not make it past, you know, just the street life because they didn't stay in school. You gotta understand that you gotta be able to articulate and communicate on different levels in order to get that money, you know. And in that corporate world, where that money is, that they speak on a whole different level, you know. They interact on a different level, you know. It's not a elementary school level, so if you don't really have that gift of gab, it's gonna be hard to get to that money, you know. So I want to preach what's real to people, you know. There ain't nothing wrong with going to school.
And thank you for saying that, because I don't know, some of these other cats, man, they just be saying some things. It's like, really? You know, are you getting paid to say this? Because you sound real stupid right now. So, you know, it's about to be 2010. We can't have that nonsense popping off right now. We, like, you know, folks supposed to be slaves and they ain't supposed to, you know, learn because the master said so. So, you know, I'm just saying.
Some people think it's cool to be ignorant, you know? It's cool to be ignorant, but when you have kids and, you know what I'm saying, you start to grow with the kids, and you start to see how cool it is, you know what I'm saying, for your kids to be saying the same thing that you run around saying, but they're saying it around other people, and the people looking at you like, that's how y'all talk in your house, you know, then it's not funny no more.
True indeed. And that's some real talk right there. Now, for folks to get the T Parris vibe, aka the Young Marvin Gaye, where can we get at you on everything, all the contacts again, MySpace, Twitter, email for the artists who are really about it and want to collab with you, or folks who want to book you, interview you, all that type of good stuff?
For all emails, you know, inquiries about shows, collaborations, mixtapes, any things of that nature, You can get at me at Young Marvin Gaye, YUNGMARVINGAYE @gmail.com. For the internet, the best place to catch me is Twitter. That's twitter.com/Young Marvin Gaye, or YouTube. YouTube is youtube.com/T-Parris, TPARRIS 28YMG as in Young Marvin Gaye. I got a MySpace page too, but I don't really get on the MySpace page. If you want to get on there and talk to me, because I do talk back, then it's Young Marvin. You know, MySpace.com/Young Marvin, YUNGMARVIN. But again, Twitter and YouTube are the best places to reach me. And if you get at me, email, I'll get right back to you. That's right there on the head. I want to wish everybody a blessed holiday. You know, I want to give a shout out from the entire Blackout family. I'm out here right now with Biggest Black and Strike Force. And I also want to give a shout out to, you know, everybody in New York City, man. I love New York. I'm from Harlem, M.E.N, PPG Gang, and FuseBox Radio. I just want to tell y'all that I want to say that this was the first internet radio that reached out to me via Twitter. So I want you to know that this will always be home for T-Parris. Whenever I get something, you can always get an exclusive copy, and I'll be getting a copy of my newest single, Dreams, to you within the next 2 days. All right, no doubt. We definitely appreciate you taking out your time to do this interview, for real. You know, we're just glad to be able to have our role, not just on the internet radio end, but also to our syndication partners on the FM radio ends and websites and via podcast, to be able to hear not just your music, but, you know, your background and where everything comes from. And, you know, all I can do is, you know, wish the best of success with how folks roll in general as people, much less as a musician. You know what I mean? I appreciate the opportunity. You know, one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. I respect you and what you do, and I just, you know, really feel glad that you gave me the opportunity just to express myself. One last thing I like to tell people, you know, even though I'm an artist, I take pride in being able to articulate and express myself. So whenever somebody gives me an opportunity to sit down and talk, I'm always looking forward to it. It's another dimension for you to get a chance to see who I am as a person beyond just being an artist, you know. You know, from New York, I love New York. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Be safe, be prosperous, and be who you want to be. You know, at the end of the day, T-Parris is always going to encourage you to dream.
All right, true indeed. And we're going to get into some more T-Parris right now. And y'all know when we're going to broadcast this show, it's also going to be posted up at our official podcast page at fuseboxradio.podomatic.com. So all y'all folks with the various MP3 players can automatically download it. Go to the website, you know, click it through your computer, whatever have you, as well as through our official blog site, blackradioisback.com. And on both of those sites, we'll also have, you know, the website links, people can get in touch with T-Parris and all that good stuff. And y'all know how we do here at the FuseBox Radio. We bring on the best of everything, man, that, you know, we had the blessing to be able to do on our own free reign, independent to mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Old school to new school. You know what time it is. FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion Jon Judah, wrapping up the interview with T-Parris. All right? Peace.
You was there from the start, I'm the soul, you my heart. Mommy up and left, the shit is tearing me apart. And here it's dark, outside it's cold, it's you I want home. I never got to say it's you I wanted to know. I was 3 months, mommy ran the streets and did what she want. 1975, Brooklyn, New York, Crown Heights, and Vision of King, I'm what he sounds like. Then we took a trip out to Cali, San Diego. It was me, 20 my pops, we had to lay low. I stayed so stuck in the shell, this living hell, where a boy needs more than his dad to prevail. See, the man brings discipline, women bring affection. And oh, when you put it together, what a blessing. My confessions ain't enough, goddamn, I need a Dutch. Nah, I'll f*** it, but I be stressed when I'm in touch. Plus, this ain't the time to be crying and shedding tears. I got a stepmother now, she be round couple years. Still I feel she ain't here to show love and build me up, cause every time I make mistakes, the bitch they trying to fuck me up. Now I ain't trying to knuckle up with my pops whiz. I just wanna be around a mother who love kids. And even if she ain't got her own, she would just love his.
And now I feel my dreams getting closer. Cause looking back, the time flew like a mean Testarossa. And I mean that emotionally, physically, spiritually. If nothing else, I swear you was always there for me. You the mother of my pops, the grandmother that I got. You the reason why this loving never stopped. You always kept something in them pots. Cornbread yams and baked chicken, damn, I don't wanna stop. And I ain't gonna talk about the trips, the brand new kicks, the fresh fits. Say, yo, Van, this is shit. And we was never known for being rich. We known for that class, style, struggle, hustle and the smile. And I ain't have to suffer in the wild, and nothing hurting now. I'm just happy for this mother that I found. And overall, I'm just glad you held me down.
Nothing in this world mean more to me than putting a smile on your face. You know what I mean? It was my energy, my everything, my reason for being, my reason for breathing.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You ready? Let's do this. What's up, everybody? It's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman, and this is Direct Effects. That's right, the Jump Off, the hottest, most progressive college radio show in the country, is coming right at you. And on today's show, we'll break down the many benefits of water. Many people don't know this, but the leading cause of death in this country is dehydration. You have to try and drink half your body weight in water. Now, if you weigh 150 pounds, then you need to drink at least 75 liters per day. And we'll break that down. And we wrap it up with Wyclef Jean. His organization, Yele, that's Y-E-L-E, is on the ground in Haiti, assisting in the relief efforts. And you can text Yele to 501-501 and donate $5 of your phone bill, and he gives us an update on how it's going over there. And I'll tell you a couple of fitness tips on how to start burning fat quickly. And get ready for the MEAC Conference Tournament happening March 8th through the 13th in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And the MEAC Turning Up the Heat Tour. We'll also visit 8 historically black colleges to promote this outstanding conference of institutions. You can visit MEACHoops.com or Facebook.com to get information and to enter and win an all-expense paid trip to the MEAC.
Gain unparalleled leadership experience in the Army ROTC. Visit ArmyROTC.com for more information. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong.
They're playing basketball.
The MEAC is burning up the court with the Turning Up the Heat Tour, coming to a campus near you. Look out, Norfolk State, Hampton, and Delaware State. We're coming. Howard, Morgan State, and North Carolina A&T. Don't miss it. South Carolina State and Winston-Salem State. We're on the way. The Turning Up the Heat Tour is your chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip to the MEAC Conference Finals in Winston-Salem, North Carolina in March. Hang out with Terrence and Roxy from BET's 106th and Park, VIP tickets to the games, and more. The Turning Up the Heat Tour brings the excitement of an on-site DJ, freestyle rap contests, giveaways, interactive lounge, inside a fully wrapped Hummer, and banking seminars with opportunities to win a hot new iPod Touch or $100. All sponsored by Wachovia. Go to MEACHoops.com to check the date for your school and register if we don't hit your campus this time. Turning Up the Heat Tour, thanks to MEAC sponsors Wachovia, the Wells Fargo Company, Coke, Nike, ESPNU, Russell Athletics, and State Farm.
The human body, which is made up of between 55 to 75% water. Now, lean people have more water in their bodies because muscle holds more water than fat and is in need of constant water replenishment. Your lungs expel between 2 to 4 cups of water each day through normal breathing, and even more in cold climates or cold days. If your feet sweat, then there goes another cup of water. If you make a half a dozen trips to the bathroom per day, there goes another 6 to 7 cups of water. If you perspire, add another 2 cups of water to that, which does not include exercise-induced perspiration. A person would have to lose 10% of their body weight in fluids to be considered dehydrated, but as little as 2% can affect athletic performance, cause tiredness, and dull critical thinking. Not to mention rash, ashy mouth, dry mouth, headaches, and brittle hair. Adequate water consumption can help lessen the chance of kidney stones, keep joints lubricated, and reduce arthritis, and prevent and lessen the severity of colds and flu symptoms. Drink more water. Here's Wyclef speaking on the accusations that his organization, Yele, is mismanaging funds.
Accusations have been made about me and about Yele. I'm not at all sad by this. So my statement is simple. I started the charity. I wanted to make that Yele would not just be a foundation, but it would actually be an NGO on the ground in Haiti. Because that's the only way that I could be effective to the Haitian people. As a young NGO that's on the terrain means on the block, coming up. Have we made mistakes before? Yes. Did I ever use Yele money for personal benefits? Absolutely not. Yele's books are open and transparent, and we have been a clean bill of health by an external auditor every year since we started.
It's always something, seems like when you're doing the work, haters come out from everywhere. But we can all take a lesson from Wyclef, because he's a serious brother continuing to do the work. Continue success out there, and to donate to the assistance of Haitian people, you can always text YELE, that's Y-E-L-E, to 501-501. I have 2 quick ways to start burning fat quickly. As soon as you wake up in the morning, work out for at least 30 minutes to an hour. Studies show that working out in the morning has been shown to burn up to 3 times more fat as opposed to working out any other time during the day. Now here's why. During the day, your body's main source of energy is carbohydrates that you get from eating your meals. As you sleep 6+ hours, your body uses up all those carbs as energy for various bodily functions. That goes on, yes, even while you sleep. So when you wake up in the morning, your body doesn't have any carbs as energy to use, so it will look to burn body fat instead for energy. For you to take advantage of this morning fat burning opportunity, you have to exercise first thing in the morning. Don't eat breakfast first, because if you do that, you'll give your body some carbs as a source of energy instead of that dreaded body fat that you want to burn for energy. Good luck.
Growing up in my family, it seemed that I always had to be the strong one. My mother and father had to work, and I helped raise my brothers and sisters when they weren't home. I had to fend off bullies, help the kids with their homework, and sometimes even cook dinner before my mom got home. And with all this, I even found the strength to be on the football team and study Egyptian culture in what spare time I had.
You have that certain strength Army ROTC is looking for. You're a leader. You possess the intelligence to make the right decisions at the right time, and you do well at most anything you try. Enhance your college experience by enrolling in Army ROTC. Qualify for a full tuition college scholarship, plus up to $5,000 in spending money per year. Start out a freshman in college. Come out an officer with unparalleled leadership opportunities that can prove invaluable in the boardroom of any Fortune 500 company.
Now that's the strength I'm looking for.
Visit ArmyROTC.com. Army ROTC. They're strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the United States Army.
That's going to do it for this edition of Direct Effects, y'all. It's a wrap. Make sure you check out the MEAC tour at MEACHoops.com, and you can visit Facebook.com/Turning Up the Heat to enter and win a chance to hang out with Terrence J and Roxy at the MEAC tournament. Until tomorrow, it's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing FuseBox Radio. Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Couldn't be.
There's no earthly way of knowing He's singing which direction we are going. There's no knowing where we're rolling, or which way the river's flowing. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a blowing? effect of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. By the fires of hell a-glowing, is the grisly reaper mowing? Yes!
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are flowing.
This is the Fugees, refugees, about to take you on a journey into the dimensions of the Booger Basement, the basement's word. Hey yo, 1, 2, 3, the crew is called refugees, and if you come for test the rap style, stop the violence and just bring it on. Why yo? Hey yo, I feel kind of melancholy, people think they really know me. I keep my rapper by me while I drive a daddy's Audi. I play the tone, fighting for my own soul, cause the bourgeois type of mental sucks like a black hole. But I remain a rebel, face to face, distort the EQ. Them devils wishing they could send me back to Mogadishu, cause I've been wild since I was a juvenile. Afro-centric profile, back when righteous rap was on style. That kid's a wilder, so I asked the bad black, Boogie Bandit, what's the damage? Give me the estimate then. Pray tell me when the revolution will begin. I turn on my TV, I check out Farrakhan on CNN. See, I'm like the phantom that's flying like the bird, doing things you never heard. Plus I come from the suburbs, word to God. I heard you had it kinda hard, and you got your skin scorn when they were shooting on the boulevard. I got the vocab. Yeah, we got the vocab. Yeah, we got the vocab. And your prize, grab the mic and show you got the gift again.
Vengasto from here to Mexico. You see my 4, 5, 6 to be my CeeLo. And when I rest my head is on a pillow. B-D-B-D-B-D-B-B-D-B-Bo. You see the skills I manifest is very thorough. And if you don't believe me, ask Ferrajaco. I Ferrajaco, I Ferrajaco. Adore me who. Watch out now! When I choose to speak, I'm forming the cipher, fly peace to the 5%er. Knowledge is born to all beginners. Cast the first stone if you feel you in a sinner. Say our Father, who art in heaven, forgive the foolish rapper for he not know how for G was stepping. Correcting, stop and kept it. Enough respect to the DJ that be selected. The type of record. I got the vocab. You know they got the vocab. We got the vocab.
Hey yo, Clef, grab the mic and
check it out. Here we go.
Back in 83, no one wanted to be not me. I turn on my TV, it's a dreadlock for free. Kill the gimmick, it's nonsense, it's no sense. So now you're a rapper, disaster. Nobody ever told me that. Roxanne, you don't got to act for money no more. And back in the days I used to listen to Cool G rap. Way back when, before guns became gats. And Run DMC used to ask Mary, was she bugging? I love PE, they kept me conscious of what I was saying. African big bada, poor righteous teacher. God within myself, so it may be a 5%er. Say la di da di, oh, we like to party, but my jam was BDP with my philosophy. Say Grandmaster Flash, MC Melly Bell. Then LL Cool J came with Rock the Bells. See, I'm known for the crew, like a Jew is a Jew. Like Apollo got the boo, like the Mecca got the blue. Like the fool got the Manchu, Shaka got the Zulu, Hawaii got the Honolulu. I got the rap blues, so skibbity bop bop. You don't stop, you do the rock from hip hop to bebop, from bebop to bebop.
I got the vocab. You know they got the vocab. Word, we got the vocab. And yo peeps, grab the mic and show them they got the gift again. You got the vocab. Yeah, we got the vocab. It's got the vocab. You know y'all got the vocab. Uptown got the vocab. Yeah, they got the vocab. And yo bros, grab the mic and show them they got the gift again. Got the vocab. Word, y'all got the vocab. You got the vocab. Hey, I know y'all got the vocab. Okay, got the vocab. Word, they got the vocab. And yo sisters, grab the mic and show them they got the gift again.
Selassie, Rastafari, hey. Run the nation from birth and creation, cause we are the anointed. So, yo, let me shout out, whoa, whoa. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I go. So anointed, whoa, so let me shout out, yo, yo. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I hail up King Selassie, system on the battlefield. I'm a blow breath, I make the trees grow. Track higher in the yard, that's how we now go perform that the work now not evil, yo. Praise the King from within that, me sing, you better listen to me now. Judge of people, the royal house of David, tryna make the lightning flash and the breeze blow. So Empress, Men and Queen Amica, in a me and me have to keep you. Them not brave, them hunger want me. Your royal so me have to treat you. Big up me Empress and never leave you. Still I say I love is forever with you. Strength of the nation to make it improve with Rasta the chosen few. You're the anointed, so yo, make me no shout out, whoa, whoa. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I go. So anointed, whoa, so let me no shout out, yo, yo. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I go. Just rise up, Jaja children, cause we must get up and be standing firm. Gonna get dirty if you're gonna mix with germs, so when they're gonna damn well learn. Yo, put your faith in Selassie I first, and go on to Selassie I work on. Big up Baba Shanti, Nabing, 12 tribe of Israel and Orthodox Church. We are looking now, we art and search. Rasta your bloody money can't convert. Rasta not give a youth configure burst. Clean up your kick and your heartworm purge. Look to the east, to the Prince of Peace, on the beach, and who Selassie I bless no man first. Look how hard they make poor people work, and still I put profit in a purse. Well, in a giddy and you have to be strong. Prepare mentally for the revolution. Who can't be no fools in a room? Get a you go to school, no to control the tools in a room. Melchizedek they come and let go. The real holy are the way many let go. What certain people you know, and man certain seed where you sow. Cause many are called but chosen are few. I know are clean but no know if you do. Yo, you're looking at a real Rasta you. Them can't conceal Rasta truth. 144,000 real Rasta truth. I go lace up them giddy and good. Bring forth the earth from the demons who are confused. Rastafari is them on the road. We are the anointed. So, yo, let me no shout out, whoa, whoa. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I go. So anointed, whoa, so let me no shout out, yo, yo. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I hail up King Selassie, system on the battlefield. I'm a blow breath, I make the trees grow. Trot higher in the yard, that's how we now go perform that the work now not evil, yo. Praise the King from within that, me sing, you better listen to me now, judge of people. The royal house of David, tryna make the lightning flash and the breeze blow. So Empress, Men and Queen Amica, in a me and me have to keep you. Them not brave, them hunger want me. Your royal so me have to treat you. Big up me Empress and never leave you. See that say I love is forever with you. Strength of the nation to make it improve with Rasta the chosen few. We anointed, so yo, make me no shout out, whoa, whoa. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I go. So anointed, whoa, so make me no shout out, yo, yo. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I go. The anointed, so yo, make me no shout out, whoa, whoa. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I go. So anointed, whoa, so make me no shout out, yo, yo. Bless from my head to it house, so I'm Mount Zion, I Rastafari, I go.
Trying to do? I'm trying to free your mind, Neo. But I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it. Tank, load the jump program. You have to let it all go, Neo. Fear, doubt, and disbelief. Free your mind.
Yo, you believe when
they say we ain't shit, we can't grow. All we are is dope dealers and gangsters and hoes. And you believe when they be telling you lie. All on the media, they make the world look crazy to keep you inside. Why you listen when the teachers at school know you a young single parent out struggling? They think you a fool. Give your kids bad grades and put them in dumber classes. Killing shorty future, I wonder how do we last it? Underground in their casket, ancestors turning. I'm learning something every day, there is no Lazarus. Words like God is Greek or Latin. So if you study Egypt, you see the truth written by the masters. My niggas is chilling, getting high, relaxing, envisioning ownership. Yeah, it can happen. What do we own? Not enough land, not enough homes, not enough banks to give my brother a loan. What do we own? The skin on our backs. We rent and we ask for reparations. Then they hit us with tax and insurance if we live to be old. What about now? So stop being controlled. We black zombies.
Walking, talking dead, though we think we're living.
Black zombies.
We just copycat, following the system.
Black zombies.
Walking, talking dead, though we think we're living.
Black zombies.
We just copycat, following the system.
Black zombies. Hey yo, we trapped in our own brain. Fuck behind bars, we've already gone insane. They've already gave up, cut our own heads off, stab our own backs and dream too much without fulfilling reality. Too greedy and can't have 1 or 2 chains, we need 3 of them. Can't have 1 or 2 guns without squeezing them on our own people. And fuck black leaders, cause whites ain't got none leading them. The rhythm is cosmic, Nas is divinity, the deity's profitless. All get down and get up. Victims walking around with Down syndrome all stuck, fainting, shouting, catching Holy Ghost in church. Scared to do it for ourselves lest we see somebody doing it first. We begged, we prayed, petitioned and demonstrated just to make another generation. Black zombies.
Walking, talking dead, though we think we're living.
Black zombies.
We just copycat, following the system.
Black zombies.
Walking, talking dead, though we think we're living.
Black zombies.
We just copycat, following the system.
Black zombies. Scared to be yourself, cause you in a trance. Feel free, hear the music and dance. If you care what they think, why wear what they wear? Just for you. Dumb niggas with long beards like the Arabs or Jews are from Israel. Bismillah, El-Rahman, El-Rahim. Islam's a beautiful thing. A Christian and Rastafari helps us to bring peace against the darkness, which is ungodly. So what's the black man's true religion? Who should we follow? Use your own intuition. You are tomorrow. That's the sound of the beast. I'm a Columbia record slave, so get paid. Control your own destiny. You are a genius. Don't let it happen to you like it did to me. I was a black zombie.
Walking, talking dead, though we think we're living.
Black zombie.
We just copycat, following the system.
Black zombie.
Walking, talking dead, though we think we're living.
Black zombie.
We just copycat, following the system.
Black zombies. Wake up, black zombies in a spell for more than 400 years. Ghetto niggas won't have it no more. Can I get a witness? While listening to somebody else tell you how to do it when you can do it yourself. It's all in you.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Hey, yo, it feel like the conglomerate is getting so much stronger. So much stronger. Shit already Raekwon. Sound like American gangster theme music. Bust a bust, nigga. Yo. I know you niggas miss me. I've been in the crib sipping imported whiskey. Now quiet, nigga, I ain't hearing you. Enjoying you making a fool out of yourself on my home theater. Nigga, I'm on a man. So when I get hungry, you find another target, nigga. The situation is scarier. Back on my bullshit, nigga. Just a little like I'm back on the corner with a bundle hustling nickels. Valuable pronunciation, cause I am the nicest. Gotta spend coke prices fluctuating. Most of you are pathetic, abnormal, rare species. Nigga, peep the irregular genetics. Lyrical calisthenics, so profound and like in many towns detrimental. Now give me my credit. This is the raw uncut. Ain't no need to edit, cause if there's an issue, nigga, too late. I already said it. Bullets are how you niggas looking foreign. Shots flying at this figure like some kind of Agent Orange. My thing, I left you like you in a harness. Coming through the building, milking your creamy nickname a nigga porridge.
Yo, the situation gets more dangerous as you're hearing the sound get quiet. So when you're finding yourself falling into a slow sleep and everything is getting silent. Better learn how to dodge bullets, cause we coming with an arsenal closet worse than Tony Wiggin. And if my bullet whiz past, heat a bubble your skin. The next one got your name on it for me,
rockin'
nigga.
the reptile leather at the dice game in the rain. Quarterback and my daughter holding my hat. Throw the dice, honey, I'm not influencing her, but she know what dad get down in the street. He used to doing stuff, fly fabric always. The hallways is 4 ways to get in. The lobby in the poor days, we betting for my money like them whiteys, but still stand over the stove. We in the projects with the krills, living grown. I'm a taxpayer hater, a true sprayer. Run up in the building, makeup on, wearing kilts, rocking avias. Tech on my neck, homie, I'm starving. Only know leg shots is weak, headshots is charming. M5 color, cocoa butter, that's wifey's. I bought it to the baby shower with the ices. I'm a fisher, a shark swimming in with his fists up. You see the sprinkles on the dashboard, it's official. Your rap is just degrading, so you can stay away from the hill. We get real in here, you all contaminated. Yeah, your nips is getting pussy. Watch the Matrix, decapitated A-heads, roll out a stolen car in front of Macy's.
Yo, the situation gets more dangerous as you're hearing the sound get quiet. So when you're finding yourself falling into a slow sleep and everything is getting silent. Better learn how to dodge bullets, cause we coming with an arsenal closet worse than Tony Wiggin. And if my bullet whiz past, heat a bubble your skin. The next one got your name on it for me, nigga.
Black Sheba, last son of Shad, first son of 116th Tomcat, only son of Willie D, one of the sons of Goldie, the kid is Silky Slim, one son of the Black Panther Party, when they turned the lights out at the party. Last son of Marvin Gaye, looking through the gate at the sons of the rebel Bob Marley. I'm the son of looking slick, 9-7 we had sons, cause your pops was scared of it. The son of Earth, Wind and Fire, son of the Commodore, son of the one Stevie Wonder, son of the Chevy 2-door, son of looking smashing when coming through the door. Sons of Bronx Slang, son of holding more than 2 coins, last son of clever Donald Goins.
Son of a Zanzibar warrior, Bronx Astoria, son of the Jackson 5 when Mike was feeling euphoria, son of the Tiger Crane, son of the Gold Chain, son of the Hard Bop, son of the Boogie Bang, son of the D-Train, son of Tagger my name, the son of Rick James, but I was tasting Mary Jane, son of the B-Boy, son of 7 No Fashion, son of the trench coat with pump shot action, son of the Zulu, son of Center right through you, son of the hip-hop, hopping hip-hop a new true, sons of the past, father what's to come, fathers of right now, low sun's just begun.
Hey yo, this is FuseBox Production. Where it said Texas Beat.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio, bringing the best of hip-hop and soul music, news, and commentary from all over.
Some super dynamite soul. Introducing the
look like this.
Man, what you wanna make your hair look like that for? Well, I like the way your hair, way natural, that's good, man. You know, I wish more of the young children today would wear their hair natural like Dr. Martin Luther King did. That's right, you ain't never seen Dr. Martin Luther King with no messy jerry curl on his head, ain't that right? Hey, man. They ain't come walk around like that. You know, sweet, I met Dr. Martin Luther King once. You lying, you ain't never met Dr. Martin Luther King. Yeah, I met Dr. Martin Luther King in 1962 in Memphis, Tennessee. I walked down the street, minding my own business, just walking off, feeling good. I walked around the corner, man woke up, hit me in my chest, right? I fall on the ground, right? And I look up, it's Dr. Martin Luther King. I said, Dr. King. He said, oops, I thought it was somebody else. Oh, man, you lying. You ain't never met Martin Luther King. Not the way I Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he did not. Hey, go, why you so worried about how you look anyway?
Well, I am trying to gain interest in a certain young lady.
I ain't never heard no woman giving no man no love just cause the hair look good.
That's good.
Is this American Girl?
Yes.
You got to go through a popper. See, that's a big misconception. People don't know that about American women. Ain't got nothing to do with your hair or your pocket. You get in good with American woman's father, you in good with her. Ain't that right? You ain't lying. That's right. You get in good with the father, you home free. Home free.
Like a bird.
King could not be interested in her.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, come now. Our son cannot consort with such a girl.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Oh, huh? I know you have been inconvenienced, and I'm prepared to compensate you. Shall we say $1 million American?
No way.
Very well then, $2 million.
You haven't got enough money to buy my daughter off.
Nonsense.
Joffrey, apologize to Mr. McDowell.
I will do no such thing. The man is beneath me, and so is his daughter.
I don't give a damn who you are. This is America, Jack. Now you say one more word about Lisa here, and I'm gonna break my foot off in your royal ass.
Pardon me?
What's everybody yelling about?
Their son, the prince, is in love with your sister, but the king here, he can't handle it.
No, he's not. The prince is in love with me.
All right.
Yo, check this out. Chuck the Republican Me. You're now in the mix with my man, Jon Judah.
that OPTA. Class clown. Bam, take him to court. It's just another case of that OPTA.
Oh man, yes. We'll have the final countdown.
yeah. We gon' pump this up one time as we set it off a little like this. Kick it, pump it up now. As we send this out to New York City, can't forget the posse down in Philly. Also in Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, GA. Sending this out to Miami, Tampa, can't forget Virginia, North Carolina, LA and Oakland, and the rest of the world. If you go a little something like this. Let it rain, you put pain with nothing to gain under the wrath of Cain. Cause you can't maintain, I drain every brain and leave a stain flame to remain in my lane or pass the road until the next episode that the BIGDADDY explode. Just like a bomb in Vietnam, so hit the alarm or be funky like an underarm and allow me to show how the microphone should flow. Now, competition bow to me like a Buddha, the teacher, the tutor. They come a dime a dozen, but they can't look cuter. And I ain't about that slouching or grabbing, so save it. Cause that's one thing I ain't having. Because the purpose I serve is to please ya. Rhymes will ease ya, like milk and magnesia. So bust a pimp without the limp, and I crush any whip that would try to attempt to get loose. I put a boost in use to show the coffee king got big Beetlejuice. Big Daddy's thing. Big Daddy's thing. I'm just that ruthless to leave you toothless cause you're useless, making up excuses. So never touch, tap, tangle, or tamper, or feel a size drawing to slap with a pamper. Cause I can dig in your face like root canal, but I'ma chill, won't even dispute you now. Acting wild to sing my style, cause only the light will be moving in prophecy. Quiet as kept, not like a star to you, but I can roast an MC like a barbecue. In the death zone, you shouldn't have left home. Stepping to the man, now get the head blown. I bring terror, horror, there's no tomorrow. Child, you shouldn't even bother to press up and get broken like a Lee nail. So let me school you, plus scoop your female. Just like a gigolo, but I'm much bigger though. I'm like a hitman, pulling the trigger slow. It's move to the groove with lyrics that'll soothe and improve with every move. That's why you've been enhanced by the mentally divine. So play football and let's go to 9. Shorts I take none cause I ain't the one. In 89 the damage being done. And for you to diss me will be very risky, cause I make this beat as strong as whiskey to break and make my foes dispose and fall. So y'all can see how me that came with just rain superior. Cause I ain't even hearing you say the yang, cause it's a Big Daddy thing. 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 And this one here goes out to my man Mad Money Word. Can't forget Big Shot, Big Thurm. And also I got to say what's up to my man Hawk. Got nice and smooth in the place to be. Mac Daddy Nick, you know what I'm saying? Can't forget my man Ant Live. And of course the one and only Prince Paul. Hey, Big Daddy thing. 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 Big Daddy thing.
Wait.
What?
We cannot go in.
Why not?
Wait in the car. I will be right back.
is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. This is the world that you know. The world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the mixtape. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today.
DJ Judah FuseBox in the mix, yeah. Check it out, whether you take it there, yeah.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Good. Adaptation, improvisation. But your weakness is not your technique.
Morpheus is fighting Neo.
You'll agree, it's dynamite. That's all the time we have tonight. Join us next time. Good night.